Welcome to my creative chronic life. Today I'm back with a plan with me, and this is for my social media planner. This is my B6 Tomeo River notebook, and I picked this up from Harriet Wright Designs. I'm also using this B6 monthly kit from Harriet Wright Designs, and I picked this up last year, so I've got the add-ons, deco add-on, and then I've got the floral washi add-on as well. And this is in the B6 size. So I picked this up last year, and I thought what I will do is I will set up my monthly page, and then anything extra I will just use for the remainder pages. Most of what I've used is from Harriet Wright Designs, except for a few items which are from littlebloompaperie. So let's get stuck in. So I used this B6 kit for my monthly section last month, but I haven't actually used this floral washi, so I'm just measuring that now just to see if it will fit, and it fits perfectly. So what I decided to do was place this as like a border washi, and then I'm taking the monthly section at the top that's usually put on the top part of the notebooks, and I've placed that on the side. It fits absolutely perfectly and I love it. So all I'm doing now is adding some gold dividers at the bottom, so they aren't long enough to go across the whole page, so I just keep adding them on one after the other. And then what I did was I measured some boxes so I can write down little bits and pieces that I want to make sure I want to plan in the month, and then I just popped on some headers. This kit does come with like a monthly date dots, but I wanted to use them for the remainder of the pages, so this one I just used from littlebloompaperie, and I like the fact that there's a lot of red, and then you've got just the plain white date dots, which are obviously foiled in gold. This whole kit is also foiled in gold as well, which I think looks really pretty. So the other washi is now just added towards the other end of the page to make just like a border. I also picked up this Valentine's deco sheet, and I thought I would use this along this page. Now it's not the exact same red as the kit, but it's very similar. So you'll just see me laying down the deco sheet, and then I'll be adding the deco sheet from the kit just along the way. I've also got some foiled candles and some small deco foiled hearts, so you'll see me mix and match. I do put these stickers down and lift them back up. That's how good these stickers actually are. You do have to be careful because the Tomeo River notebook is actually very thin paper, but you can see here I have no trouble lifting it up when I need to, which is why I really love the Harriet Wright Designs kits and stickers. When I sat down to record this plan with me, I didn't actually have any particular idea in mind. So it first started off with just wanting to use this deco sheet, and in the end I just made it a little bit sporadic, and I think I really like how that turned out. So how have you all been? Have you been doing okay? Have you been enjoying your planning so far? I know usually for the month of January at the beginning we all tend to love our planners, but I'm curious to know how many of you actually continue to work in your planner each day or each week, or have you just got a monthly planner? Do let me know in the comments box below. So far I've really been enjoying my planning. I had about a week and so off where I didn't use any of my planners, but that's because I was on bed rest and resting, but for the most part I use them at least a few times a week. My B6 health planner I've actually not been able to use for the month of January because I'm waiting to plan, so I think that's an exception, isn't it? As you can see here, I'm using some of these square boxes from the kit itself just to kind of layer over the pieces. You can see how easily I'm lifting them all up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some half circle boxes. So I did want to ask if you have been enjoying the content on my channel. I've been posting lots of plan with me's, and then I've been doing some colour along with me's. And I know usually most channels are just where you either have one or the other, or it's more about, day in the lives, the home lives. I really want my channel to be more about what it is, my creative chronic life. So of course I've got health conditions, but I also like to plan, I like to colour, I also like to do days and trips out when I can. So I wanted to know if you'd like to see more of that. Again, leave me suggestions in the comment box below. I added the boxes here and thought I needed something a little bit different, so I thought maybe I'll just pop these little heart jars inside, but it wasn't quite working. So I decided then to add these. They almost look like jammy dodgers, you know, the biscuits with the heart-filled centres. Well, that's what it reminded me of. So they came on the floral page with the kit, so I just added them in between. And then here I wanted to add some of these love heart hanging pieces of deco just to kind of finish it all off. So now what my intention is to, for the rest of the month, so from the 1st of February all the way till the end of February, is just to have each page per week and just have a little section where I can plan my videos, or you know, what I'm recording, what I'm editing, what I'd like to show over on Instagram or Facebook. So I don't really need a lot of space. I have trialed this out in the month of January and I loved it. So these boxes here are the boxes that come in the kit. So usually you'd use them to fill out the headers, or you'd maybe put them down on the monthly section. So because I've got lots of these, I thought I'll double them up, add a little header, and I've chopped this strip in half just to make little tiny headers. And then it comes with a weekly foiled script, so I'm just adding this on the first page. And then for the remainder of the month, I've picked up this pink weekday headers from Harriet Wright Designs, which I picked up in the advent calendar for 2023, and it matches perfectly with this kit. And I've used the date dots that come with the kit, so I just thought I'd run through that with you. I think the only other things that I do use are some love heart balloons, which are from littlebloompaperie. I do try my best to kind of link everything below, or where they're from, or mention where I have, but if I do forget anything specific, please just leave me a comment and I'll try my best to answer them questions for you. I also wanted to mention that one of my other hobbies are embroidery, and I really enjoy knitting. So if you'd like me to share any of those on my channel, just something small, I'm more than happy to do so. So do let me know again in the comment box below. If you want to see me do something completely different like baking or sharing a recipe, again, I'm all for it. I also wanted to let you know that I use Epidemic Sound for my music. Now I did used to list all of the songs down below, but I just thought it was too much. But if you do ever want to know, let me know. So I'm just adding the remainder balloons here now, just to add a little bit of foiled element in all of the pages, because there's only foiled elements in so many of the scripts and then in the date dots. So I just thought it would be easier just to add a little bit of extra deco, and I love foiled items anyway. So now this page is completed. I really love how it turned out. I like the fact that it's just got a little bit of everything in the one page, because my monthly section is something that I like to go back to again and again and again. So this is why I've concentrated more of all that deco on that page. So far I've not found a use for actually using the bottom half of the monthly section, and if I do in the upcoming months, I can always put less deco there. So all I'm doing now is adding the 2 corner boxes to each of the page, and if I have any floral elements left over, I'm just going to pop them in the opposite corners of the page. And again, just kind of repeat the process which I've already done for the remainder of the month. I was really excited when I realised that this monthly B6 works in the Tomeo River notebook. So this will be my second month using this B6 kit for this specific reason. Now this is my social media planner. I really love how simple each of the pages are, and I'm already looking forward to using kind of this, mostly the similar setup next month as well, because what it means is all I've got to do is purchase one monthly kit for my memory planner and then this monthly B6 for this planner, and it takes a lot of the, I wouldn't say stress because it's not a stressful process, but it takes a lot of thought out of the process because it's already foiled, so I don't really have to add a lot of foil if I don't want to, and it's always got the floral elements in there which I love. So we're almost coming to the end now. I hope you've all enjoyed watching. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comment below. But you can follow me over on TikTok, Instagram and Threads app and Facebook at My Creative Chronic Live. And if you'd like to follow my book talk, please find me on MCCL Book Talk over on TikTok and Facebook. And that's all we've got time for today. Until next time, bye bye.